I want to say thank you first. I want to thank you for everyone who bared the elements to come out and support not just me, but my family, the friends, and my heart is swelled. And this pastor, he does things for us, and through God, and it is truly a moment to cherish. So, my friend and campaign manager had this book for me to read from, but I had, and it didn't. So, let me start. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
From my Northern peoples to my West Siders, East Siders, and those that hail from territories outside our fair city, thank you for coming tonight. I am Todd Perkins, and I'm running to be Detroit's next mayor, your mayor. I need your help. I need you to tell your family, friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, and acquaintances. We are at a crossroads, Detroit. We can't go back. We must press forward. We must do it with aggressiveness. We must be strategic. We must be smart. And we must never give up. And you may ask why. Because we are worth it. Detroit is worth it. So you may ask yourself, who is Todd Perkins? Many of you may know me as a lawyer whose office has been in downtown Detroit for 28 years. Many of you may know me as a champion of Black Lives Matter. Many may know me as the city attorney for proud cities like Highland Park and Inkster, and serving as the as-needed counsel for the Detroit City Council. Many of you may know me as a lawyer who takes on battles to uplift the community and protect people's constitutional rights. And yes, some of you know me as the kid who shopped at Super Save and bought fish and poultry on Westminster when our neighborhoods had economic centers that allowed for people to walk to buy goods and groceries. Quite honestly, these things don't make up who I am. They are or were things that I simply just did. Let me tell you who I am. I am the son of William and Shirley Perkins, the grandson of William, Vivian, Japheth, and Elizabeth. I am the fourth of 6 boys. I was a young boy who grew up on Delmar and a man who has returned to that same home. I was a kid who trekked all the way from the North End, walking from my home, crossing Oakland Avenue, walking all the way up Boston to catch the Hamilton bus to go to UAB High School. I'm a man that learned the idea of being a man for others. But those were seeds that were already sown in me by my parents. My father, a barber, my mother, a clerk at the public library. They worked tirelessly, scraped together everything, and made a way for us. Sometimes without the benefit of lights and gas, and definitely not a phone, to send all 6 boys to Catholic school. To this day, I cannot figure it out how they did it, but I am eternally grateful. I'm a kid that walked through the sun, rain, and snow to go to church just down the street. At that same church just a couple of blocks up Woodward, I baptized my kids, I eulogized my first wife, and God saw fit to allow me to marry Michelle several years later, all in this neighborhood. He has given me an awesome partner and mother to my kids in her. As Proverbs states, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Amen. And receives favor from the Lord. Amen. Well, I'm here to tell you, as much pain as I had to endure in that loss, this wife of mine has taken it away. My kids' resilience and strength have inspired me as I stand here today. My story is a true rising from the ashes. Job-like in many ways, in so many ways, just like Detroit. I could go on and on, reminiscing in my efforts to let you know me on a more personal level, because that's what this is about. You need to be able to trust the source. You need to be able to feel like you know the gatekeeper, your protector, and your next leader. This is what you need to know. You need to know, Detroiters, the city of Detroit, and all our ancestors. I love you all. This is the only way. You must love whom you serve. They must trust that you have their backs. And you must believe that this person has the skills, the ability, the courage, and the unbreakable will to lift you up, to allow you to dream about a city that is for you and by you, and to leave this legacy for our younger generations. I believe your next mayor is someone who must put the people of Detroit first, but also be able to work with the business community for the benefit of all. Your next leader must be able to balance and know the difference between emotion and sound judgment, empathy and sympathy, caring and sharing. This is why I know I'm best suited for this job. I do this every day. Call me an optimist, but I'm a firm believer that every problem, large or small, there's a viable solution. I have built my career on finding those viable solutions from people just like you. So when we see this chanting, for hope, for services, for relief, for a lifeline, I hear y'all. I cannot sit idly by and just say continue with business as usual or just let's keep it up. Although others may be well-intentioned, they have not shown themselves to have the ability to lead. And if you don't know where you're going, you can get lost in this world. You have to know the plan in order to lead the people, not just borrow from the script that's given to you.
Yes.
When you have candidates, just spit out numbers or tell the people about a wish list of what they want to do, particularly those who have had the power to make change, demand accountability, and just go along to get along. That's not leadership. We cannot plagiarize our way into office. I am the only self-made CEO running for mayor. I started with nothing. When I first started my career, I didn't even have a car. My friend Doc gave me a 1987 blue Eldorado. If it was the neighborhood, they're all around you who kept it running. It got me here and there, and most of all, to and from court. This neighborhood gave me clients when no one else knew me. From the north end, I then went west, I then went east, then southwest, and after that, I went all over the country. I have sat in living rooms, Coney Islands, school classrooms, workplaces. I've gone wherever needed to meet people in the spaces where they were at. It doesn't matter whether they are confined or shut in. Yes, I visited those in prison and those who are detained, and all of this, not because I'm running for office. This is what you do when you know how to serve your people, and I will do the same for you as mayor. There will be no obstacle to being a protector, an advocate, or a friend. Let me tell you, Detroit, I am you, you are me, we are one. When you ask people, when people ask me, why Todd, why now? You have a great practice, you have no wants, you have everything that you need. Well, I say directly to you, no. If my people want, then I want. If my people need, then I need. This is the essence of being a man for others. This is something that my parents always taught my brothers and me, and it's something that has used to happen more often in the hearts of our neighborhoods. I know it happens on the north end today, even if it may seem lost. I can see it in us. I want you to see it in yourselves, i.e., you. What I'm saying is that it is time, and my time, to be here for you in a more spectacular way. I've always been committed to community, to the people, but now I thirst for a greater sense of service. All of me. All of my skills, all of my time, all of my focus and attention. I will be your voice, your champion. We will go up against all odds and come out victorious and clean on the other side. For all of my life, this is the city that I love. You are the people that I love, and you're the people who love me. Yeah. For me, it started on the North End, and this is why it was so important to start this campaign here as well. Never forget where you come from. If you do, you'll never know where you're going. This time around, Doc, I don't need a car, but I need you. I need you, North Enders. I need you, Detroiters. I need why. Would these corporate partners do this? Well, I'll be the one to explain to them why it makes sense. It will take negotiation, compromise, and a willingness to stay committed and a refusal to not give up. These are the hallmarks of my career. I see a reduction of taxes for our residents and those who will make Detroit their home. I see reductions also for companies as well, whose home will become Detroit. This represents a sea change for those whose eyes are on Detroit. I see tax abatements being used responsibly, not being handed out like candy to those that dangle the carrot in front of our face. I also see the use of tax abatements that will benefit the neighborhood developments and those neighborhood organizations that speak here and who are present here with their developments, as well as the ongoing metamorphosis that is happening in downtown Detroit. I see fair and equal opportunities for the working class to rise above their current state of being the working poor. I see a time when families have more than one paycheck that separates them from the breadline. This only happens when we are allowed to join in the growth cycle, when our residents are being paid a living wage and provided the benefits that come along with careers and not just jobs. This only happens when we are able to foster education and training for advanced and technically sophisticated job market. I see accountability by those who serve you. I see transparency to ensure your trust. What I see are better days ahead, Detroit. Take this ride with me, Detroiters. We have been resilient. We have been steadfast. Now let us capture the success. Let us take it all in. It ain't gonna be easy, but if we learn anything from our parents, grandparents, and elders, and if it was easy, anyone could do it. And my people, we just ain't anyone. We are Detroit. Thank you, and I'm asking for your support. We need your donations and contributions. Sign up to volunteer. Let me come to your homes, communities, meetings, churches. Let me bring the good news of inspiration and opportunity. Let me tell you, Detroit, you're going to get all of me, like I said. Everything I have to offer will be used to get us there, every one of us. And remember that this is more than just an elected position. We need leadership. That's what I will bring to you. Together, let's make Detroit better.